Audrey Hepburn, actor, 1929 to 1993, British actress and humanitarian. Hepburn used to be an important Hollywood celebrity of the 1950s and 1960s, starring in basic movies such as Roman Holiday, 1956, The Nun's Story, 1956, and Breakfast at Tiffany's, 1961. Audrey Hepburn later retired from appearing and served as an ambassador for UNICEF. Short biography of Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn used to be born to an English Audrey Hepburn father and Dutch mom in Belgium. May 4, 1929. Her father's job as an insurance plan agent supposed the household frequently moved between England, Holland and Belgium. In 1935, her dad and mom divorced. One motive for this was once that her father used to be a Nazi sympathizer. Please like, comment, the divorce was once very worrying to the channel. 6-year-old Audrey, she would later say it used to be the most anxious incident of her life. After the war, regardless of struggling underneath the Nazi occupation, Audrey later tracked down her father to Dublin and supported him financially. From 1935 to 38, Audrey went to boarding faculty in Kent. In 1939, her mom moved the household to Arnhem in the Netherlands, the place she conceived would be protected from Nazi invasion. However, in 1940, the Netherlands was once overrun, and the USSR fell beneath Nazi occupation till liberation in 1945. During this time, Audrey went to faculty at the Arnhem Conservatory, the place she additionally studied ballet. At one time she viewed taking ballet as a career. During the occupation, it used to be stated she would frequently if you like in more than a few locations, please like, comment, supporting to elevate, share and subscribe to the underground movement. Towards the quit of the war, the occupation of Netherlands grew to be an increasing number of brutal. After the D-Day landings of 1944, the Germans took most of the pitiable rations of the Dutch, leaving many to starve or freeze to death. Reprisals and shootings towards the nearby populace had been common. As a younger girl, Audrey noticed her uncle and mother's cousin shot in the road by way of the Germans. She additionally remembers seeing a trainload of Jewish teenagers being herded into cattle vehicles for deportation. I have memories, more than as soon as I was once at the station, seeing trainloads of Jews being transported, seeing all these faces over the pinnacle of the wagon. 5. The harrowing experiences of conflict left a profound mark on Audrey. It used to be one motive for her later commitments to the UNICEF If you like the video, please like, charity, comment, I can share and subscribe to what UNICEF potential to children, due to the fact I was once amongst these who obtained meals and clinical alleviation proper after World War II. 4. She felt a herbal empathy and sympathy for adolescents who had been the victims of warfare and starvation. During the warfare, Audrey suffered anemia, respiratory troubles and edema, swelling of the limbs. Audrey later cited a similarity between her wartime trip and that of Anne Frank. She studied her diary in 1946, and stated it left her feeling devastated. However, in spite of the ongoing horrors of the occupation, Audrey surpassed her time through drawing and practicing ballet. After the war, Audrey went to London, the place she persisted to practice ballet. She had gorgeous talent. However, her top and malnutrition for the duration of the hostilities supposed that she was once if you like the video, to come to be a like, sincerely comment, notable ballerina, share and so determined her searching for work as an actor. Audrey Hepburn acting after a number of minor roles in videos such as The Lavender Hill Mob. Audrey used to be Scooter chosen to play Gigi, a hit West End play. She was once given an award by means of the theater world for the nice debut performance. Her first movie used to be Secret People in 1952, a movie about a prodigy ballerina, which was once a herbal preference for Audrey to play. It was once all through the filming for this that she used to be noticed by way of director William Wyler. He used to be producing a movie, Roman Holiday, and he felt the innocence and elfin splendor of Audrey Hepburn would make an ideal preference for the English princess, who spends a day in Rome in the corporation of Gregory Peck. The movie used to be an awesome hit, and on the advertising, if you Audrey Hepburn video, used to be given the identical billing as Gregory Peck. Subscribe to the channel. In many respects, Audrey outshone her extra illustrious lead Gregory Peck. As Peck predicted, it was once Audrey who would be given an Oscar for her performance. This movie hooked up her vicinity in Hollywood's elite and allowed her to play in opposition to many of the main guys of the time. For example, Sabrina with Humphrey Bogart and contrary Fred Astaire in Funny Face. Enduring appeal of Audrey Hepburn. The enduring recognition and enchantment of Audrey Hepburn can be attributed to many factors. She had a herbal splendor and elegance. She has regularly been voted the most lovely lady of the century, too. However, she additionally had an air of secrecy of childlike innocence which portrayed a herbal attraction and humor. She used to be held in excessive regard by way of many in the movie industry. She averted if you conflict, like the video, and many of the pinnacle actors stated how a lot share and subscribe to the channel. Working with Audrey. As Cary Grant as soon as said, "All I choose for Christmas is every other image with Audrey Hepburn." 5. Although she used to be one of Hollywood's exquisite stars of the 50s and 1960s, she didn't permit her reputation to go to her head. Frequently she would be pretty blissful to continue to be at domestic with her family. Her son wrote a shifting tribute to his mom in his e-book Audrey Hepburn, An Elegant Spirit. A son remembers. 1999. Audrey Hepburn. In 1961, Audrey performed one of her most annoying roles, the extrovert Holly Golightly in Breakfast at Tiffany's. She stated of her position that it used to be one of the jazziest of my career, opposite to her introverted nature and as a consequence, pretty challenging to pull off. However, her overall performance used to be one of the most iconic. The video, please like, roles of comment, the 1960s. Share and subscribe to the channel. The movie has retained an enduring reputation to this day. In 2006, the little black dress from the movie was once bought at public sale for simply below £500,000. 3. The proceeds had been given to one of Audrey's charities. In 1959, she starred in The Nun's Story. Pretty specific to her different roles, this was once a difficult portrayal of a younger nun, Sister Luke, who educated to be a beginner nun earlier than spending time as a missionary in the Congo. Sister Luke additionally faces a painful religious quandary as she returns to Belgium and the Nazi occupation. With some parallels to her personal life, the movie confirmed the multifaceted appearing skills of Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn UNICEF charity work. Audrey Hepburn. From 1967, after 15 years in film, Audrey acted solely occasionally. Please like, comment, share and subscribe with her household and additionally working with UNICEF. She used to be appointed as a extraordinary ambassador to UNICEF and grew to become actively concerned in campaigns to enhance prerequisites for kids round the world. In 1988, she visited Ethiopia at a camp for children. On seeing the poverty and hunger, she remarked, "I have a damaged heart. I experience desperate. I can't stand the notion that 2 million human beings are in forthcoming threat of ravenous to death, many of them children, and sick. Now not due to the fact there isn't lots of meals sitting in the northern port of Shoa." 1. Audrey Hepburn. She additionally visited road teens in South America and was once appalled to see kids dwelling in such conditions. She later said to Congress how UNICEF had been capable to make a difference. I noticed tiny mountain communities. If you like the video, slums and shanty towns get hold of water and subscribe for the first time by using some miracle. And the miracle is UNICEF. I watched boys construct their very own schoolhouse with bricks and cement furnished with the aid of UNICEF. Death of Audrey Hepburn after returning from Somalia. In 1992, Audrey Hepburn developed most cancers of the colon. The ailment proved to be untreatable, and in January 1993 she died in Switzerland aged 63. If you like the video, please like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel.